Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I'm started to, I will introduce myself. My name is Martin. My NPM 1905020. Okay. I'm respect to Lucky Haryati. Before after my teacher English format. So let's start to my material about improving improving student outcomes track professional development about protocol for a closure randomized controller trial of quality teaching round or QTR. So the meaning is meningkatkan in Indonesia, meningkatkan hasil melalui pengembangan profesional tentang protokol bentuk uji coba terkontrol secara acak dari aturan pengajaran berkualitas. So we can say in Indonesia language after this. So I will repeat again my material about improving student outcomes track professional development in about protocol for a closure randomized control trial of quality teaching round or QTR. So next to page, oh, point number one, primary atau or pendahuluan in Indonesia language. So first paragraph, the given is profound impact on individuals, families, communities, industries, and nationals. Schooling is appropriately subject to intention government and public security globally. Point arguably, the quality of school education make the most critical contribution to a national or about country well-being and prosperity. Therefore, developing the knowledge and skill of the teaching workforce in foundational to achieve good outcomes. So in Indonesia we can say mengingat mengingat dampaknya yang mendalam pada individu, keluarga, komunitas, industri or industries and country or negara in Indonesia language. So, schooling is probably subject to intense atau sekolah menjadi sasaran pengawasan pemerintah dan publik yang ketat secara global. And kualitas pendidikan sekolah memberikan kontribusi yang paling penting. Arguably atau kualitas and the kualitas of the sekolah education atau pendidikan di sekolah memberikan kontribusi paling penting bagi kesejahteraan dan kemakmuran bangsa. Jadi education makes the most critical contribution to national or country well-being and prosperity atau kesejahteraan. Oleh karena itu, mengembangkan pengetahuan dan keterampilan tenaga pendidikan menjadi dasar untuk mencapai hasil yang baik. Atau therefore, developing the knowledge and skill of the teaching workforce in foundational to achieve good outcomes. So the next paragraph, the most critical in school factor influencing student outcomes is the quality of teaching. Every year or setiap tahun, millions of dollars are invested in teacher professional development atau PD and PD policy and protocol approaches about in every education system. However, well, few study how shall regrounds evidence of their impacts of the performance of teacher, let alone student. Atau in Indonesia apalagi siswa. So I will to give you meaning of the text. The most critical in school factor influencing student outcome the quality of teaching. In Indonesia language we can say faktor terpenting di sekolah yang mempengaruhi hasil siswa adalah kualitas pengajaran. Atau in English we can say quality of teaching. Kualitas mengajar. Every year, setiap tahun, million of dollar are invested in teacher professional development or PD. Atau dalam in Indonesia language we can say jutaan dolar diinvestasikan dalam pengembangan profesional guru atau PD. And PD policy and practical approaches but is a very education system. Dan kebijakan PD serta pendekatan praktis yang berlimpah di setiap sistem pendidikan. However, namun, few studies have shown grounds evidence of their impact on the performance of teacher. Namun, beberapa penelitian telah menunjukkan bukti yang kuat tentang dampaknya terhadap kinerja guru, let alone student, apalagi siswanya. So the next paragraph, the third paragraph, given the size of the teaching workforce globally and approach to teacher development that is effective in enhancing the quality of teaching for both current and beginning teacher has enormous potential for improving student outcomes. Quality teaching rounds or QTR is a short term PD interpretation with demonstrate significant effect on teaching outcomes, teaching morally. So in Indonesia we can say mengingat jumlah tenaga pengajar secara global given the size of the teaching workforce globally and pendekatan pengembangan guru yang efektif dalam meningkatkan kualitas pengajaran yang baik untuk guru saat ini maupun yang baru mulai berpotensi sangat besar meningkatkan hasil siswa. Jadi in English we can say an approach to teacher development that is effective in enhancing the quality of teaching for both current and beginning teacher has turned PD with demonstrate significant teaching comment of the moral. Jadi intinya di sini quality teaching round or QTR is intervensi pada jangka pendek dengan menunjukkan efek signifikan pada hasil pengajaran moral guru. So QTR is a short-term PD interpretation with demonstrate significant effect on teaching outcome teacher moral atau menunjukkan signifikan pada hasil pengajaran. Okay, the next page about result and discussion atau hasil dan diskusi. So the fourth point, we have 6 point. I will to get start with 1 point, but intervention atau intervensi. So we can say intervensi or intervention in English. The next result about study design or design study atau we can say in English the methods or in Indonesia metode using about teaching or in Indonesia metode yang digunakan dalam pengajarannya atau bentuknya. The third result we can say study condition for trial or uji coba 4 lengan atau 4 hasil. Yang pertama itu ada researcher led QTR. Number 2, trainer led QTR. Number 3, per observation time equivalent PED, active weight less goal. Number 4, professional development and usually weightless control. Weightless control, menunggu hasil pengontrolannya. Itu yang keempat itu we can say result about sample. Number 1, we can say sample size calculation atau in Indonesia sampel penghitungan atau ukuran penghitungan. Number 2, eligibility criteria atau kriteria eligibility. Number 3, recruitment or in Indonesia we can say penarikan atau pemasukan anggota baru. Yang number 4, we can say cohort management. Number 5, we can the result sample randomization procedurals. And last, independent oversight. Okay, this is result number 5. The meaning of measures or pengukuran atau in Indonesia we can say pengukuran. Number 1, we can the result is cumulative outcome student assessment. Number 2, secondary outcome student atau hasil kedua dari siswa tersebut. Number 3, secondary outcome teacher, hasil kedua dari teacher guru tersebut. And the last, intervention fidelity checks. And the last, the result is data analysis. In Indonesia we can say data analysis data. Number 1 we can say effect size calculation. In Indonesia we can say pengaruh dari penghitungan tersebut. Number 2, noun compliance and protocol analysis. And the last, qualitative analysis or quality. No, not quality, but qualitative analysis. Okay, next page we can know about conclusion. The conclusion, the study extend proposal research into QTR. Okay, we can say in Indonesia is study ini memperluas penelitian sebelumnya terhadap QTR. Jadi in English we can say this study extends previous research into QTR. Previous memperluas atau mengulang, atau bisa juga dikatakan dalam in English we can say extends outfit or yeah, something like this. With a protocol. Okay, next, with a protocol rigorously designed to access the potential of QTR of system wide impact on student academic achievement. So in Indonesia we can say dengan protokol yang dirancang dengan ketat untuk menilai potensi QTR untuk dampak sistem secara meluas pada prestasi akademik siswa atau academic achievement. Jadi academic is assessment, in Indonesia we can say prestasi siswa atau prestasi pengajaran akademik siswa. Okay, next, while they excite a large body of the evidence of the impacts of the different form of PD or on teacher change. we can say in Indonesia, meskipun terdapat banyak bukti tentang dampak berbagai bentuk PD pada perubahan guru. Yes, we can say in Indonesia, some like this before I say. So next, direct line between teacher, PD and improvement of student academic outcomes have a prophet Alsif, or Alsif. So hubungan langsung antara PD guru dengan meningkatkan hasil akademik siswa terbukti sulit dipahami or have a profit exclusive. This challenging a relationship between PD and student outcomes is the primary focus of study. So in Indonesia, we can say hubungan yang menantang antara PD atau berlawanan. Di sini lebih kayak bertolak belakang antara PD dan hasil siswa adalah fokus utama dari penelitian ini. Jadi inti dari penelitian ini adalah untuk meningkatkan fokus utama dari hasil siswa tersebut. Next, in addition, the study has been designed to examine the relationship between participation in QTR and change to the teaching of practice. Change to teaching practice. So in Indonesia, we can say perubahan pada praktik mengajar, teaching moral guru, egamens, keterlibatan, and efisiensi atau kemajuan in Indonesia. So next, the last conclusion. If study demonstrates measurable effect of QTR on student outcomes relative to other forms of PD. So in Indonesia we can say, jika menunjukkan efek terukur dari QTR pada hasil siswa yang relatif terhadap bentuk PD lainnya atau PD the other PD. Also next, if the measure break hard for recent research of teacher professional learning field and demonstrate. So itu akan menjadi urusan terobosan untuk penelitian tentang pembelajaran guru. A field which effect bidang di mana efek terlalu sering ditegaskan dalam didemonstrasikan atau in English rather than demonstrate. Okay, moreover, the comprehensive design of the study shall illuminate not only greater the interpretation words, but also provide important insight into the question of how, why, for whom, and under what condition. Selain itu, desain study yang komprehensif harus menjelaskan tidak hanya intervensi yang komprehensif yang bekerja, tetapi juga memberikan wawasan penting ke dalam pernyataan tentang how, bagaimana, why, mengapa, whom, for whom, untuk siapa, and under what condition, dalam kondisi apa. We can say to the answer, moreover, selain itu, the comprehensive design studi yang comprehensive, because about study illuminate not only whether the information works, but also provide important insight to the question. So in Indonesia we can say, wawasan penting ke dalam pertanyaan work bekerja, but tetapi memberikan wawasan penting ke dalam pernyataan tentang. Jadi pertanyaan tentang, question about how bagaimana, we can say how to make QTR in application in this life or practical, or Indonesia we can say pratikum atau penerapannya. Why mengapa, why we choose this QTR method, and for whom, untuk siapa kita menciptakan metode QTR ini, and under what condition, dalam kondisi apa kita harus menerapkan materi ini. Oke, thank you. This my material about improving student outcome through professional development, about protocol for a closure, randomized controlled trial of quality teaching rounds. So I will to apologize because saya in Indonesia kan saya mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan atau kekurangan dalam penyampaian materi ini. Saya akhiri. I will be end in Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Or good morning. Sorry, good morning. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.